Hello, World of Tank Blitzers. It's Littlefinger with a subscriber replay. Wabbit getting 123 in the Sheridan here on Dead Rail. Top tier American light tank. Fellow Cruel member, appreciate you sending this in. This was one hell of a game. Unless you've been living under a rock and haven't been playing Blitz the last couple weeks, yes, missiles are now a permanent part of the game. As we get started and he gets up here to do some spotting in his light tank, please hit that subscribe button. You know, I've said it many times and I'm going to keep saying it every video. My goal for this year is to get to 10,000 subscribers. And I can only do that with you hitting that subscribe button. So I really appreciate your help as we watch Wabbit drive around in this really fun light tank. Yes, I free EXP'd all the way up to this tank. Basically just a tier 9 and tier 10. But as you can see here, it has 152 millimeter, super accurate for really the type of gun it is, with APCR doing 560 as your base alpha damage. So you see he got a nice high roll the first one and a low roll on the second one. But yes, missiles, you know, a permanent fixture of the game now. And sorry to those that I offended by calling them rockets. I just don't understand why you guys get your panties in such a bunch over word choice. So in all seriousness, guys, yeah, do realize that these are guided missiles, and we'll make sure I refer to them in the correct terminology here in the future. Look at this T-22 pushing around into 3 tanks. Obviously not going to last long. And he is taken out. So back up the hill here, just trying to keep somebody alive, and this team is folding. And it's looking pretty dire at this point. There's a Yak Tiger down there, so Wabbit's going to make a 1 for it. Yeah. Look at this shot on the run. I mean, you know, 152 millimeter gun should not have that type of accuracy, and I've talked about these tanks being a little bit on the broken side. He does get really unfortunate bounce there. Well, bounce or lack of pen. I don't know if he hit the track or what, but obviously that was HE into the rear of the WZ. Manages to pull off the kill shot, but now look at this. It is 1 on 4, and he's gonna make a run for it. Like I've said, anytime you get a chance to get distance, you know, whenever you are in a situation where you're outnumbered at the end of the game. And this is a great tank to do it. Look at this, 65 kilometers per hour is your top speed, and hitting shots on the run and getting bounces. Wabbit was certainly living life the right way on this game for sure. So now that the T-57's been taken out, there are only 2 tanks left. One of them obviously being that T-95 super slow ass tank. WZ there gets a lucky bounce. Thought he was going to relocate, but he uses this rock real nice to get another shot in and another bounce. So yeah, you know, the reason I'm saying these tanks are broken is because they've got super fast speed, 65 kilometers per hour. They've got a gun that will frighten anybody on the battlefield. And they even bounce the craziest of shots. So something's got to give. I do think that these tanks are going to get nerfed probably, if not in the next update, very shortly thereafter. So obviously this T-95's decided his best tactic is just to sit and cap, but when you've got a tank like this with much greater view range. You know, Wabbit's just going to circle the map here and come up behind him. So there he is with the spot at 80 seconds. Still got 20 seconds to get a shot to go in. And there it is. Resetting the cap, putting him on a one shot. But now the T-95 knows that he's on this side of the map. He can turn around and put that really nice frontal armor to work for him. Coming up and over, bouncing that shot. Now that T-95 definitely knows where he is. I thought he was going to try to, get out the rocket here and just put one on top of him. But he pulls forward with HE and just does half the amount of damage he needs. So one more HE shot anywhere on this tank and it's all over. But look at this. The T-95 is backed out of cap. He could be facing either direction. And Wabbit's going to make a run for it here. Not going through cap, which is obviously a wise idea. But as he's coming through, his gun goes off. Accidental discharge. Not what you need when you have a long reload like this. But his speed was able to get past the T-95 and put a shot into the side of him. Look at this. Almost 6,500 damage. Obviously, Kolobanov there, 1 on 4 that was. 1582 in experience points. So wonderfully great game there. I really appreciate you sending that in. Hey guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, come visit us on Discord. I've got a channel set up just for your missile shots. I want to do a compilation with that. So have fun out there, guys. Stay safe, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.